Hello everyone, got a weird video for you today. A while back, I had commented on a, small Pokemon video that had mentioned Light of Ruin, a Pokemon move that is, as of today, totally unreleased and probably will remain that way for the rest of time. And I just commented in that video talking about how I directly impacted the Pokemon community thanks to this move, Light of Ruin. I was really the first one to ever give any news on it, the first one to ever notice it, pick it up, and say anything about it. Potentially even the first person to discover it. And so that YouTube commenter called me out and was like, yeah, really, really cool talk for someone who can't prove it. And you're right, I cannot prove it in a YouTube comment, but this is about as close as I can get. So if YouTube commenter you are watching today, screw you. So the Light of Ruin, if you don't know what it is a fairy-type move that is supposed to be learned by Az's Floette, the Eternal Flower Floette, which was an unreleased event Pokemon. And this is supposed to be its signature move. Go to the images section of Google, and pretty quickly you'll see, I guess, Bondage Eevee. Let's ignore that. But you can find this image here. Now, this image is taken from Reddit, which, from my understanding, is the third place it ever spread to. But this is the original image that I had taken. If you look in the corner, like that's my head right there. That's my limited edition Zelda 3DS, and I am taking that picture with an old iPad. I don't remember what generation it is, but it's the first one that introduced Siri. And this is the first instance of anyone mentioning the Light of Ruin. I had posted it. Essentially saying, hey, nowhere that I've searched for has any information whatsoever, even a mention of this Pokemon move. And if you're not familiar with the X and Y games, this is how this little mini game runs. You can get a part-time job at the hotel. They tell you what kind of food that you need to bring as room service. They'll give you a nature, a berry, a food item, and then its style is based on a Pokemon move every single time. And I had played this game, I was making money, so I was earning money here, and I stumbled across the name of a move that I had never heard before. So if we go to this Reddit link here, it'll bring us to this page. And with this page, it's essentially just saying, hey, undiscovered move, Light of Ruin, by a deleted user. They probably grabbed it from my original site, or directly from Serebii. I can't tell if Serebii was the first place to snag the image or probably Reddit. Actually, it was Reddit because they're stealing it from cheeseburger.com. But then Serebii decides to update and is like, hey, there is a move that we don't have in our database. This is before they got insider info. And that image link in that top comment is what that looked like back in the day. They mentioned, hey, it's the Light of Ruin. We have no info on it. I got nothing. But we can look at the name of it. We can see its typing, which these images aren't loading in properly, unfortunately. But we can tell its flavor text as well. So that's about the best we can do. So let's all go back to where that original image came from, that cheeseburger.com. So this is where it all started. This is my old cheeseburger meme posting website. So this was, way back in the early days of the 3DS. I had no idea what social media was supposed to look like. I didn't know how to get my stuff recognized, except for through this meme sharing website. So I decided to upload my picture to the Pokememes section of Cheeseburger. And this is, so like I mentioned, I am logged in currently. This is my image from back in the day. And this was my post on it. Unknown signature move, stumbled across a move that I didn't recognize. None of the major Pokenews sites had any info on Light of Ruin, meaning Serebii had nothing. Bulbapedia had nothing. There was that, called like Merrill's Beach or something like that. Nothing. No information anywhere. Got tons of love. Eventually got shared over to Reddit, which is where Serebii jumped in. And yeah, this is all where it came from. Now, you can see it, created by Lusterman, same. It was created by me, it wasn't reshared by anyone. But, maybe I stole that image from somewhere else. One, we could take the Wayback Machine, find the original posting of this image, the very first mention of Light of Ruin. It should all tie back into this post right here. But to really tie in the final nail in the coffin, I want to jump over to my YouTube channel, which is what you're watching right now. You can see it's, my channel, Master Patrick. But notably, I've got a private video from my 2014 animation demo reel. I do have my 2013 still linked, and it's got largely the same amount of content. But there's one little segment in that video. You can see here's video details. One little segment in that video where I was working with learning how to animate in Flash without using outlines, just kind of blending shapes together, working with complex shapes. And I wanted to have this little looping skating animation of my character from X and Y. And you'll see, aside from the skirt here, it is the same outfit. Same hair, same hat detail. I didn't include a bag there, but that's it. That's the same character. So it all ties back together, all back down to this original post. And I guess this is all to say, YouTube commenter who didn't believe that I was the one who originally stumbled across this move and spread it online, and none of the news would have heard about it that early if it weren't for me. Yeah, you can bite me. This is my proof here. Again, we can go back to the Wayback Machines and go through like an hour's worth of work to try and track down the first ever mention of this, but it's all gonna tie back to this. I'll tie back to this one iPad image of a 3DS screen where I did not recognize Light of Ruin as a move. Now, retrospectively, it's just kind of interesting. Anytime that I see this move get brought up or that Eternal Floette get brought up, I get this ping of nostalgia of, hey, I did that. And it's not like a pride thing. It's just more so a weird connection that, until possibly today, no one's really ever going to bring back over to me. And it's like, no, that came around because of me. Every once in a while I see this screenshot still show up in a video talking about it, some random fact video on Pokemon. They'll bring up, oh, did you know that there's this move that never went used? And they'll throw this screenshot up there. And I go, that's my Shadow, that's my iPad. That's my Pokemon character. That is just crazy to think about. I know this is kind of a ramble today, but it really just goes to show, like, when I want to make a video, here it is, and when I don't want to make a video, you get a 3-year span with nothing. But I do have some videos coming up that I am planning, specifically animation related, so if you are interested in animation at all, you should probably, I don't know, like that smash button and subscribe. Okay, bye.